Hey,
Yep.
buddy.
How's it going, man?
Doing great. Thank you for working with me with the times and everything.
Yeah, thank you as well. So you're in loading screen right now?
So that's what was the miscommunication. I don't really want to VOD review. I just want to sit down, talk to you for 30, 40 minutes and just like, and maybe look at your gameplay. I just want to know, like all the Graves builds, like situational, non-situational, what you think of them, runes, pathing, and like when to invade, when not to invade. Like I don't really need a. I could do a VOD review if you'd like the live coaching, but I just really am more for those all the builds and stuff.
Yeah, sounds good. I was watching your scrim. Your mechanics aren't as bad as I thought. I know you play a range champ in Teemo, but
Hey, yeah, I won't lie. Listen, I don't want to brag, but my non Teemo Smurf is plat 2. So
not bad. You're climbing.
and
Anyways,
and I feel like range champions definitely are my go to.
that's good. I think you know how to play carries. I think your movement on Teemo implies you know how to play off your spell timers and when to go and when to go. Anyways, what do you want to know about my Grace setups? Typically, have you tried both Fleet and Phase?
So I've just been stalking your OPGG religiously. I've just been going fleet every game. The account I'm on is Meta Menko.
Um,
Um, so I've just been going. See, I don't know when to use and when not. I've just been going with your fleet build. So I just go fleet every game, shield bow, bloodthirster, and then I'm fucking lost from there.
okay. So the way I see it is you should go Fleet every single game if you don't have like much of an understanding on Graves, because it makes you A, tankier, and B, gives you better sustain in the jungle. Most of the champs you'll play against, I mean, in your peak right now is like what? How high do you think you can get playing only Graves?
I'm confident I can hit with only Graves. I'm thinking I'm shooting for the stars. I can hit D1 before preseason ends. And I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it fucking happen. Now my other champs not so much, but on Graves, yeah, I feel great on Graves. It's comfortable.
Mhm. Yeah, you should definitely be going Fleet every game then. The kind of games where I would recommend going Phase Rush are the games where like there's too many range champs and too much like range advantages on the enemy team. So example, this game, they've got Lilia, they've got Ori, they've got Trist. Trist, Ori, and Lilia are three like pretty, slippery champs. Ori runs Phase Rush. She can outspace me. She's got her QW slow. I can't really chase into her. So Phase Rush helps me with that, right? Whereas champs like Camille and what is champ set, they just want to like they're gonna dive you. They have to be on top of you to do damage, so you have the fleet heal and the repositioning from the MS, and you're just like nonstop DPS. And you'll be those are champs like you can nonstop keep hitting and repositioning to be able to get your fleet stacks to 100, so you can get the extra heal off and extra MS. But it's like really rare for me to run Phase Rush again. Another game. These are four champions, correct?
Yeah,
That I
yeah,
have
full
to be able
range.
to, I have to chase into these champions. Whereas this champ dives me, but it's 1 versus 4. So against Fear, I want Fleet, whereas these four champions, I want Phase Rush. As far as the second summoner spell goes, it comes down to your playstyle. I play really aggressive, so I love going Ignite or Exhaust, right? But
Okay.
if you're playing against champions which you like actually need flash into, like Malphite is one, Ori can be one, Syndra can be one. Syndra, it's like if you flash her stun, she's a sitting duck, right? She can't run away from you. A champion like Oriana, her ult is something you want to flash to be able to gap close onto her. Same thing. Malphite, if he ults you, like it's pretty game changing to be a sitting duck for a few seconds, because without his ult, Malphite can't really actually chase you or kill you, right? Sometimes I'll just like flash the ult and then be able to chase him down, or have him chase me and just like DPS him and out sustain him. So it really comes down to the champs you're playing into, but for the most part, I just say go whatever fits your play style.
Okay. Do you mind if I hop into loading screen and do the live? Do we have time for that? I know I'm a
Yeah,
little
go
bit late.
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Um,
This is
now
an exemplary game though for Phase Rush. You should go Phase Rush this game. Do you see why?
yeah, Anivia, Talia. I need the movement speed for those two. Kaisa, Lulu,
Kaisa,
same thing.
Lulu. Yeah, you need Phase Rush
Okay.
and Marines you got, which is good.
Yeah. Okay. So the phase rush for fleet that makes sense totally. Everything else is just garbage tier, right? Like the people who run Dark Harvest Graves, that's pretty troll, I would imagine. Like it doesn't make sense to me. And like Hail Blades Graves, I've seen that doesn't make sense. Those are just
Halo
garbage
Blaze
tier.
was meta for a while, but no, it's like I think it's still buggy. And Electric Dark Harvest is just for fun, probably. It's not really worth
Okay.
it. If
Okay.
anything, people will go phase rush with like Gale Force lethality to go like Gale Force Collector. I'm not really a fan because it doesn't really fit my playstyle. That playstyle is more about cleaning up. You clean up
Okay.
fights rather than like initiate. This setup you're running, can you just have like so much control. You can solo Baron, you can drain tank it, you can get to like 8 stacks before a fight starts, etc. And just like face tank the whole enemy team depending on your build and what champs they have.
Okay. When you go when you went Gale Force, you're just testing it and you don't like it.
Yeah, I knew I wouldn't like it. I mean, I think
That's
I
fair.
tried it. I think I tried it like once or twice and I won, but it's like I don't know. I feel like look at my damage in this game compared to like all my other games. Like my
Yeah.
scores don't look as good, but I'm like doubling my mids damage and top and whatever. So you
Yeah.
just have a lot more agency on the map. You have more objective control. You can do a lot more. Even if you're behind, you still feel useful with the fleet build because once you get your double core, you can still like solo Baron or just let your teammate CPS it while you're tanking it and take like no damage.
Okay, so fleet phase rush, I can work with that and the situational. Now, if I go phase rush, is it the same build?
No, the phase rush build is Gale Force and the Collector into like IE or something.
No, I mean like if I go phase rush because of like four range champs or a lot of champs I can't stick to, can I still go shield bow or is it like phase rush and gale force or fleet and shield bow, no mixing it up?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Your core relies around your keystone.
Okay,
I think this guy plays a bit of this guy like been spamming Gale Force Graves. If you want to try it out, but he goes like Bloodline, which is weaker early game, but like you have actual like you get the somewhat sustain. It's like 9% max stacks, so you get a bit of sustain from this. But this is more for like backlining and your teammates are doing your work for you. You have less agency on objectives. You can't really like set up a Baron solo like you see guys going Greaves and stuff. He's playing to
yeah,
clean up. He's not playing a front line.
it seems like that like that it doesn't to me that doesn't work for solo queue. Like I feel like to just bank on that. I mean, you have to be a really fucking good player. I'm not. It's not gonna work for me. I can't position like that with Graves yet. With
Mhm.
Teemo, I do it similar. Like I go full AP, no Zanyas, no nothing, and it works like a position. But on Graves, I don't see
Yeah.
myself being able to pull that off.
Your goal should be to keep track of your E stacks, your grit stacks, know how to maintain them, and just limit test, see how much damage you can soak, see how strong you are at X time into the game, and just go from there and learn how to limit test with this setup because it's definitely the best way to play Graves in solo queue. I mean, look at my win rate. I'm 81 in top 10 account.
Listen, I
MMR.
know how good you are at Graves, my man. You don't have to fuck. I
I
tell
mean,
everybody when we play solo queue, I feel like you invade while getting Drake, while getting Herald, while invading, ganking every lane, and 1v9ing. So I get how good you are at it.
I appreciate it, but season 6, you got my number with your fucking Teemo jungle.
I would win one game out of 10. We jungle each other.
You would
Okay.
piss me off so much playing Greaves against Teemo season 6, but yeah. So like it's obviously my mechanics on Greaves are the best, but also like my itemization is also very good, which helps me get high win rate every season. So I know what to
Uh,
build. People are like PD's bad on Greaves, but you don't build PD for like obviously you're a reload champion and you miss out on the attack speed, but there's other really important stats, right? You get the ghost unit, you get the extra MS, you get the waltz passive, so. And it's pretty
no.
cheap. 2,500. Yeah, go ahead.
So after the two item cores, so the bow and bloodthirster, is it like is it situational? Is it always PD? Always this? Because I know you go cleaver sometimes. What is like the itemization after that? The
Oh,
two
I
item.
actually disagree with that core. My core is shield bow PD.
Oh, okay.
And then the third item for me is situational. So if you're against heavy AP, I go Spirit Visage. If you're really ahead, you can go BT or IE. If you're against tanks or behind, you can go Black Cleaver. Those are like the three variations I've had success with.
Can you just repeat that really quick?
I'll type it for you.
Thank you.
Very ahead, IE, BT. Versus heavy AP, you can go SV into, this is like afterwards. And then behind versus tanks, can go BC and the new Lord Doms. You get a crit, I think, right? I haven't really built it because if I play Graves, I'm probably gonna be ahead of enemy jungler. But a game like this where I'm 1 in 11, it's I won like this item, but I should have won the other one, but I was like trolling. So
That's okay. I got it. Okay, it's gonna take me a little bit to get that, but I appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
the stuff
all
I don't know. I'm just, I'm just following OPGGs and shit. But I appreciate the hands-on. So Phantom Dancer's god tier. That's good. That's good to know.
yeah, it's the best item on Grizz, and it's look how cheap it is. 2,500, 14% MS on Grizz is insane. Obviously, it's for 3 seconds, but
Yeah.
it's a game changer. It basically gives you like phase rush.
Okay. Shield bow, Phantom Dancer, and situational. Gotcha.
Yeah, one thing you should know, like the reason you get Phantom Dancer is you should be baiting objectives. Because once you have Shield Bow PD, also if you're like, have you ever tried like early D Blade? Once you have your Shield
I have
Bow,
not. No.
usually I tell people to go like D Blade after Quiver because this is 900 and Cloak is 600, and both items aren't the best early game. I guess Vamp Scepter isn't bad, but it's twice the gold of D Blade. So once you have your Quiver, you can go like D Blade some games if your gold is awkward, like below 900.
Okay.
If you have like 800, you can go Longsword and D Blade, so you can build towards this. But obviously, Crit Cloak's pretty bad early games. You have no attack speed, and it's just an RNG item, right? You're paying 600 gold for 15% crit. So I'd say maybe try D Blade on a specific amount of gold. And yeah, usually if you're going PD, it's the Bait Barons and Bait Dragon fights and Rift Heralds because you'll have 8 stacks. You just keep spamming your E on cooldown. You don't use your Q unless you have like blue buff or just like infinite mana and not really missing out on mana. In general, this is to just get 8 stacks ASAP and then force a fight.
Okay, that makes sense. That I definitely can get that. The grit and the Phantom Dancer, and you just pop on somebody.
Yeah. Do you know how to maintain your stacks?
Fuck
grit?
No, fuck no, hell no. Okay, so this game, look at it. I'm gonna screen share when I get in, but this game it's definitely fleet. Like they're not really kiting me. Jin, Lucian, Raka. I mean that's it. But even then, that's like not shit. It's just yeah. So I'm definitely going my fleet build. So this last one, is it always health?
I can't see your screen right now.
Okay. I'm gonna share a screen as well on Discord.
Okay.
So this rune, it's always health. I noticed you always go health.
Yeah, this game you can go Ignite or Exhaust. Depends on what you prefer. If you're going early exec, which I think is it next patch it's getting increased to 3 seconds or is it this patch?
I think it's this patch.
Like you have it right now, then go Exhaust then. I think you should go Exhaust this game.
Okay, I suck. I really suck with exhaust. So I'm gonna skip that for
go
now.
Ignite, then.
I
Yeah,
can
go
see
Ignite.
why you would say that, like Yasuo and what? Just Yasuo Lucian? Nope, never mind. So I can see why you see. Like I definitely see when you go exhaust and why, but I'm just so shit at it. I feel like it's not even worth it for me at this point. Maybe I can pick that up later, or do you think I should start learning that ASAP? Is that big of a deal or no?
It's pretty important. Obviously, it's a longer CD than Ignite, so it takes a bit more precision and knowing when to use it. Like your exhaust timing is really important. Like I've seen people use exhaust like while Jin's reloading, or I've seen people use exhaust on me as grids while I'm reloading, stuff like that. You gotta have the perfect timing. Like I would exhaust like a Jin 4th shot. I would exhaust, Zed during his combo when he ults, etc. You can't or after his combo when the death mark comes in. So it really comes down to like you have to understand timing of how champions work and where their DPS and burst comes from. Like if I'm playing against Katarina, I'm not going Ignite, I'm going Exhaust. Because I can just build 800 gold exec. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
I can't, my champ has no heart CC. I can't stop her from bursting me. And early Ignite, yeah, I can maybe snowball kill her, but later in the game, exhaust utility is just so much more valuable. If my teammates can't stop her CC, I just exhaust her.
That makes sense. I think, yeah, I have to work on that for sure. Now general pathing. So obviously in game you're gonna fucking do it for me, but do you have a set path? Do you do it every game based on what they're playing? Do you like to invade? Because whenever I play with you, I feel like you invade always, but it could just be the games.
It's a matchup thing. So if you know you're gonna invade, you A, start your red, or B, start one of their buffs. If you're full clearing, you start blue. And a consistent way of not falling behind and getting ahead because your champ clears so healthily and on full HP, I would just recommend full clearing blue to Krugs, let 2 points Q, spam E off cooldown, and then use your E when you're going to Raptors from Wolves.
So you wait, say it again.
Okay.
You recommend full clearing?
Yes, you should always go into practice tools whenever you have time and you feel like you have no way of improving. You should just always work on having the most efficient and fastest full clear, working on your pellet angles, working on when to use Q rather than auto, and like knowing like how much damage you actually do. Left clicking the camps and your auto damage going off your burn, pulling the camps as far as possible. You should be able to improve your clear every single time you go into practice tool. And all this, every second counts, right? Every second's invested towards being at a lane faster, invading faster, doing an objective faster, etc. So whether it's early game or mid game or even later, you just want to be able to do everything as fast as possible and as efficiently as possible.
I definitely have experience with that playing Teemo jungle, right? The clear is obviously not easy with practicing it and shit. But I don't know. I was under the impression that you want to be aggressive early as Graves. You want to I've been doing I've been doing just buff invade, like my red to their red or my red to their blue, or doing just red blue gromp gank. Is that really shit?
That's dependent on jungle matchup and lane matchup. So if you're playing against a jungler that you like feel like you have to invade, like if I'm playing Grizz in a Hecarim, I'm not letting Hecarim get a free early game. I'm either gonna late invade his, usually they just start bot side because they're really afraid of starting top side, not being protected by more than one person. And I'll just like late invade. If I'm purple side, I late invade their red with my bot lane. If they have like better level 1 champs, I might just go red to his blue, etc. You have to play off your lanes and play off your champs and their champs.
Okay, well, that's why you're fucking good at that, because that is going to take me a bit of time to read properly,
Yeah, you have to learn like how strong champs are level 1. If you have Prio in this lane, obviously it's not always the same thing. I've seen Castidans have Prio on Lucian's trying to freeze the lane early or some shit. Like it's solo queue, but you just gotta go off the most consistent thing you'll see, right? If I have a Lucian versus Castidan, I have perma mid pro all game. I'm gonna get outscaled. We have Lucian, Grace Core. They have, I don't know, Castidan, Lilia or something. They're gonna outscale us, and it's a lot harder to itemize into AP comps rather than AD comps. You build MR items, they get 2,800 Void Staff. Right? Is it even cheap? I think it's 2,650 now, no?
It's 2,500.
Wait, really? Wow.
Yeah, I believe so.
So yeah, mages are weak. So you gotta be able to like put as much pressure as possible early game. Look for early Rift, early Dragons, get 4 Drake win con, get early Baron at 20, etc. All these different win cons have to come into your head, and just like if I'm playing Grizz and Hecarim again, you have to be able to pressure him early, late invade, start as buff, 3 buff, etc. That should be all the different things coming through your head when the game starts.
All right, well that's gonna take me a while. Playing Teemo jungle for 6 years, I never had that as a thought process, right? Because I can't do shit as a champion, right? So it's like I do full clear and I pray I don't die, and I work at mid game. So it's like all this stuff is hard for me to grasp at first,
Yeah, you're playing League on hard mode, so it should be a lot easier playing S tier champ.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. It's been feeling good.
What ping do you play on?
I moved to Texas and I get 60 ping minimum.
Oh, that sucks. But yeah, Malphite's a pretty bad champ for you. Probably like top 10 worst champs to play into. Probably even top 5. The champs you don't want to play Graves are usually like this hard CC tanks. So Shen's annoying, he blocks your auto damage. Malphite's annoying, he has a shield, he stacks armor, W gives him armor, etc. Tanks like Leona that can just press W and then CC chain you, pretty annoying as well.
Okay.
There's a lot of different tanks that you can't really play Grizz into, but if you get ahead, it doesn't really matter. Like this game, you're really going to Mundo, really going to Aatrox, but if Mundo snowballs, the game becomes pretty hard.
Okay.
So I'm going to close my door. All right, so this is a perfect example of a champion I would want to put a lot of pressure on. Look at your comp. You got Panthegraves, double AD jungle mid. Your mid's very strong early, but very bad late game, correct?
Yeah.
So what does that tell you? What is your goal this game?
I need to fucking perma invade. Now late invading, I'm about in plat or maybe D4. Do you just call for a late invade? Will they respect that? How the fuck do you even late invade? I never did that. So
you spam. Go ahead.
I would assume Mundo jungle, right? We could shit early. We should late invade him. I'm assuming he should start red, right? But this is all just a guess for me.
So your purple side, you spam ping the bot. Try brush type right now. We're invading level 1 doing AFK. Hopefully he picks like Leona. Oh god. Well, Soraka's pretty strong early at like level 1, but I wouldn't count on it. We got 4 ignites. Maybe he goes exhausted.
You said the bot try bush?
Yes. You can even go like if you're against a Shaco, you can go like red sweeper. But against, I mean, this is what plat. They're not gonna ward or 5 point most of the time.
Okay.
So you know like the big wall bot side. You should hug that wall. So if someone's in tri brush, I'll tell you when the game starts. Do you know how the field of vision works on the big stone or whatever?
Yeah. I know what you're saying. You go along you hug the wall, and they'll barely see you when you go in.
So you don't go through river, so they get vision of you as late as possible, basically. Yeah, you want me to pilot you for the game? Tell you what to do?
Let me. I wanna know your mindset going through it, because like I said, I know the fundamentals. I'm not shit, but I have no idea. I do not have your aggression. I don't have your priority list. You know, I definitely farm too much. I don't take enough of my advantages. So yeah, for sure.
That's good. So my motto is always play off of your priority camps. You do craps fast, you bust fast, and grace full, fast clear, full HP. So
red
right
or
now being
blue?
bot side.
Red or blue?
Red.
Always red or no?
This game, you have a lot of chance to dive you.
I'm going through lane or through river?
Yeah.
Through lane?
Through lane. Yeah, spam ping right now. You're not pinging. Oh, that's one AFK. You can level up your E right now. There's no other spell you'd ever level up level 1. You have HP runes, right?
Yeah, I have HP rune.
Okay. Well, people already aren't listening. Again, this is expected, but it doesn't honestly matter because you can just go off the Raptor entrance, maybe.
Okay. Okay, this is great. Great start.
Are you getting ghosted? You didn't drink your bots, but that's pretty random. They were even 4. There wasn't even like 5.
Am I starting red, right?
I would just start blue and path top.
Okay. So full clear, like blue, Gromp, wolves.
Press tab. Let's see the. Oh, it's a pretty bad start. You have no sums. Well, maybe Kaiser kills 2 here.
Hey, oh, that could be worse.
That was a 4v5. But I think if he drank pots, it was fine. Oh, you might kill him. That's free kill, maybe. No.
Okay, could be worse.
Are they ghosting?
Maybe. 4 kill Aatrox. Have fun, Path.
But that's the thing. They don't even win. You should be spamming your Yelp CD. Yeah. The guy was 5v4, and Alice doesn't have aftershock. But it's fine. We carry these.
Smiting. What camps you smite, or just go at smite as you go? Does that even matter?
Right now, I probably just smite Gromp or hold it for level 3. Well, not on full HP.
Well, Graves doesn't take damage anyway.
But just in case.
Okay.
Maybe he. I don't think he get invaded, but just like for the habit of like, you know, you should be left clicking camps as well.
Left clicking?
Yeah.
Don't
Just
even know
for
what that
HP.
means.
We'll talk about it.
Am I doing rates or red?
You're doing Raptors first since we fell really behind early. You can probably just do Raptors, Dread, top crab. Alright, well that was a mistake. We've gone over this. 2 points Q.
Oh.
Unless you're ganking. Also, you shouldn't be drinking bots. Just do your red right now, and then E over the wall and do grab. Look at mid lane. What's happening mid? While you're doing this. Yeah. Well, we have to look for a mid play after. Actually, can you even gank mid right now after red?
I have ignite.
No. Press tab. What are his items? Oh shit. I probably just do crab.
You crab, not this gank?
I don't think he does.
I'm going for it. I'm shooting for the stars.
Or maybe he does though. Probably not. Very nice. It's really good. Fish mid. That's huge shutdown. Fish mid.
Oh god, I already feel the pings on the back of my fucking sweat. One more wave, another one?
I go bot crab. No.
Bot crab. Okay.
We shove it in. Well,
yeah.
We took a bit too long, but
Yeah.
it's not the worst. Just sweep here in case Mino's stacking a brush or spell. I don't think he's probably top side. Yeah, so oh,
I'm
right
not
here.
going. I'm just gonna follow.
This could be good. They're over chasing. This is really good. They're dying wave. Mina's gonna die here too. They're all dead. Go like you're gonna Ian right now. W. Yeah.
Okay, bot gap.
Nice.
And now I get cannon.
You don't get cannon, you just shove.
My smite's coming up.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Never push next wave too.
Okay, we'll take it. So the Aatrox gank, I can see why it's risky as fuck. If I was in anywhere above Diamond 2, we get boned. So I can see where you're coming from.
If Aatrox was in brain dead, you don't kill. Reset here. Reset.
Okay.
You just walk away from me. Alright. Go towards shield build. I'd probably just go D-Blade this game. You need the early game.
So like this in D-Blade?
Yeah. And sell your pot for
boost, right?
Yeah, cool. They have the perfect.
And now, why'd I go bot grab though? So you just assume Mundo started blue and path down, or did you know it was a 50-50? Like, what? I have no idea why.
I think he started red and path top, but I guess he started blue. I don't know what path he took, but he's gonna be on top crab. So I just go Raptors towards Gromp full clear and to Dragon maybe.
He's not even on crab yet. Aatrox is.
Aatrox is on crab, yes.
Well, I don't think he cleared it. It was pretty quick.
Did you check his CS? You didn't press tab.
Sure didn't.
You should have checked CS to know. Okay, they're all coming mid. Don't even go mid. Don't even ignore him. It's gonna be 4v2. And maybe check his top side. Sweep here. I guess here. So your ward is in big crowd. Wait, they're on dragon. But... Alright, take his top side. Punish him.
Sweet.
Or hold. How big is mid wave?
Not too. It's just a cannon. It's gonna. I think you should get there.
Yeah, though. It's gonna freeze. So I just clear his entire blue side here. They're coming. I think that guy's actually ghosting. Like,
okay.
What is that?
Yeah. Malphite is 6. I'm fucking help!
Autumn for fleet. Autumn for fleet.
Ooh, thank you. Okay, he might be a little ghosting. Do I go bot side now? Just keep clearing camps.
Do you want to camp for 6 and then see what happens from there? So it's not the best to do Gromp here, but unless you have nothing else to do, you can do it. So I'd say do it. Yeah. Okay. Look at bot lane HP. So they're pushing in. Yeah. Okay, maybe I invade red here.
Since you're really ahead. Okay.
Yes.
Over Drake wall, right?
Yeah. I mean, Aatrox has probably been ghosting the whole game, but I think you still get out. You don't have much CC unless Alistar's there. You have Blasco in too. Just pull it. Pull and be ready to run.
Okay.
These guys are ghosting in preseason somehow. I don't know why.
Hey, we're in D4, bro. We're hitting the big times.
Yeah, and now I.
Do I go bottom or mid?
Go Krugs, go Krugs. Blasco in. Check HP. They're losing trades. Enemy bots losing trades. Just keep hitting this. Keep your E stacks. Okay, sweep. I mean, ignite him. You can probably kill him. Ignite him. Hit the Mundo.
Okay, I panicked. I panicked.
If you Q auto R, you kill him there.
Yeah, yeah, I panicked. That's my bad.
They're actually ghosting. That's kind of cringe.
Yeah. So I just keep building shield bow.
Yeah. Now you build it.
Bot or top here? Instinctively, I'm going blue to scuttle.
He's going to your blue, so I just go just spamming your blue. You have a pink core too. Wait, why'd you buy a cloak over Vamp? We went over this item.
I only had enough gold for a longsword, I believe.
But if you bought cloak, it's 600.
Oh, just one longsword over cloak?
No, Vamp Scepter is 900.
Oh shit, yeah, my bad.
Crabs up.
Ooh, we fight this. Panther, this is free?
You have no ignite. Alright.
Mundo's 5. Yeah, Mundo's 5.
Yeah, you should play a lot more front. Yeah, you go for Mundo? Or, yeah? This is good. Keep hitting him. Yeah. W. Your team's coming.
Hey, the bot gap is nice. Okay, Pan's sending it for Ali. I'm with it. Oh, okay.
Just take Raptors, do Crab. You need to use your E a lot more in fights when you're not being targeted.
E forward usually.
If you're not being targeted, yeah. If you have to decide, then you auto, then use your E afterwards and decide where you have to go, in or out.
So E, it's a long cooldown, but it's not actually a cooldown. Do I just keep farming here or go top side?
I just farm towards shield, but you shouldn't auto that. It dives to your burn.
Okay.
How much damage does your burn do?
Fuck if I know. Where do I check that?
50. 10 per tick. Left click your camp.
What does left click my camp mean?
You see the burn?
Oh, okay.
It does 50 damage, 5 ticks.
I missed my Q. Listen, I'm nervous, alright?
It's fine, just try to full clear towards your shield bow. How much gold do you need?
300.
Yeah, so just get it. And then press tab. How long on dragon? It's really laggy. I can't see. Is it 40 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so reset ASAP if you have. How much gold is it? You said 300?
I need 15. I need
Okay,
red and Krug probably.
Should have done red over it. Okay. Just try to get on the dragon map ASAP. That's Aatrox probably.
I need a little bit more gold. No, I need 30.
Just reset here. Should be fine. Just wait for it. You need rifts, so that's fine. You'll be. This is the strongest you'll be this game. So you gotta play really aggro this fight. Make sure you ignite Aatrox if he's in your face. Just ping on the way to dragon.
Alright, here we go. My time to shine, baby. The first 10 minutes don't matter. We play perfect from here on out.
Use your E off cooldown.
Off cooldown.
It's 40 mana.
That's my hardest thing to like. The cooldown is 15 seconds, but I forget that autoing lowers it and shit. You're right. I don't use it.
By the time you're here,
just start Drake or go bottom. I'm gonna go bottom, right? Drake. Just go Drake.
Drake's gonna win the game, not killing their bot lane.
Okay. This is something I want to do. Okay.
Spam your E off CD.
So E before Q, right?
Well, right now you just want to auto and keep your mana and see if you want to DPS or not. Dude, this guy's actually ghost.
I can play
keep
this.
DPSing. Yes, you can win this. Ignite him. Ignite him. Ignite him. Yeah, smite too. You didn't smite him. Smite. Smite him. You win this. Just keep autoing. You have D-Blade. Use your E. Oh, that's the D-Blade power, baby.
We didn't quite get the Drake, but it's all good.
They got shutdowns and a lot of kills. Kill this guy. Actually, I think you die. Unfortunately, Champ's too OP.
We died.
There's no ult. Why does he have no ult if you TP? Smite! There you go. You like the D-Blade?
The D-Blade's nice! The D-Blade is nice!
Saved your ass like 3 times there.
Yeah, I think my PC's about to blow up. I'm fucking lagging as well. It's like playing on hard mode.
It's fine, you got this.
I'll take that.
Hit him! Hit his ass! W. This is a good fight. He has no ult. Kill his ass. What is Kaiser doing? Oh my god.
I canceled like 3 autos.
Nah, he took red and ran. That was so fucking cringe to watch. If you had red, you're fine there. Wow, this guy's really bad.
Could be worse.
Alright, just buy your Zeal.
Zeal no boots?
I mean, how confident are you in carrying the game?
Let's fucking carry.
Alright, go Zeal then. And path towards your bot side. I can't believe they're actually ghosting in preseason. That's so fucking funny to me.
Yeah, you know, it hasn't happened on this account yet, but you know, listen, I don't want to brag or anything, but your boy averages 300 views, okay? The team of Prodigy. True.
Do you know how to multi-camp?
Yes.
Or show me.
Maybe.
I got very messed up.
No. I got this. Oh, this is a train wreck. Okay, right here. I'll take it. Salvageable.
So, what's your longest range ability? Not counting your ultimate.
Q.
Your W. No, your W is a longer range.
Oh shit. They're all right here.
You should have held mid. Like through the defensive entrance.
Okay. Because
now you're. I guess it's fine.
I'm gonna go for this. I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Windows here too. Smite. Ult away for... Yeah, that was a bit not good.
I felt confident.
Yeah, if you have like 3-4 items there, it might be good, but you only have 1.5.
We're getting there.
I'd probably sit on a cloth or another dagger, and you can just wait and shot for like 5 seconds.
Okay. So you prioritize camps over kill. I mean, objectives over kills. When I've been playing Kindred and Graves the last week, I'm just fucking hard going for every kill.
Kills are nice, but you don't need kills to get objectives, and objectives are what win games in solo queue.
Yeah. Do I pass bottom here with the false hope?
No, go top side. By the time you're there, their fight's over.
Do I go right to his jungle?
How long on your red? Yeah, you can do Raptors, Crab, gank top / invade top. I mean, these guys are ghosting all games, so I don't even know if you can gank them. But...
I expect to see him out by here. Still think it's a good invader now?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
But if you want to do it, you can. Want to stack your E a bit. Maybe you can just smite and get out.
Yeah.
One more auto. Okay, I agree. Red? Red. Like, yeah, I agree. You should like look at top tower, but by the time you're there, it's gone. You just need the information on the HP and play for dragon, I guess. I mean, it's cloud, so it's kind of ass. You don't have to play for it. Oh, you're approaching your massive spike, but you need like I think you need merge treads this game.
Okay, I'm going for this. He has ult.
Yeah, you have ignite, but you don't smite. Aatrox will be here soon.
Ooh, this might. Oh,
Sure.
okay. Oh, Ellie's there.
Yeah, you should just maybe go on Malphite or run.
I'm down if he gets ulted. I'm with it.
Their whole team's coming. You'd have to stack. Ignite him, ignite him. That's ignite there.
I did.
A bit earlier, but it's good. You got it. All right, push top here. Reset.
Okay, we're on the board. I'm going another wave. I don't give a shit. Oh, okay, I'm going for Drake. You said Mercs this game?
Cloth. Actually, yeah, just go Tabi, I guess.
Okay.
Merc's probably better, but if you want to 1v5, you need Tabi this game, unfortunately. So you're fresh off level 11, you're fresh off items, you ignore your entire blue side, the priority the priority thing to do right now is get mid bot bio in a competitive game, a challenger game or something, but right now I just want to rush dragon.
Okay.
Because odds are they don't even care. Sweep on the way there. Use your ELCD again, remember?
I always forget that, yeah. I'm treating E like it's a holy fucking grail with a 30-minute cooldown.
Yeah, like early game, it's kind of rough. Keep stacking your E. You have PD now.
So don't use Q, right?
Yeah. You know what? Smite him, smite him, smite him, smite him, smite him. Hit Aatrox. Actually takes no damage. Holy shit. Keep autoing him. Keep autoing. You win. You win. You win. If you dodge spells, you win. W him?
No, the Q!
Auto anything?
I misplayed. Slight misplay.
Yeah, he also has Tabi, and his champ kind of owns you if you have no ignite or exec. Like, this is the kind of game where you would need exec as well, not only ignite, because they have so much healing.
Gotcha.
Those, like, that guy's head is slug, that's the only reason he beat you. Your champ kind of shits on Aatrox, but again, he got 4 kills level 1, and your mid's a sitting duck.
If I hit that Q, I think I could have killed him, right?
Yeah, but at this stage in the game, you don't really play for your Q damage. You mostly just play for your... Like, the Gale Force Graze is playing for, like, bursts from spells. Like, your Q Gale Force, Auto R, whatever. But this Graze is more like auto attack DPS. Go bot side. Full clear your blue, get tab by reset. Show me your multi-camp again. This time use your W for the Gromp.
Okay.
So do wolves first.
I'm just thinking wolves first.
Kill mid. Can you kill mid or not?
I want to show you my multi-camp. These fucking
Alright, do your
fighting.
multi-camp.
Okay.
It's more important.
Yeah. E off cooldown.
Yep.
Wolves first. Got it.
You don't E off CD because it gives you armor. You E off CD because it gives you more DPS.
Gotcha.
Oh, triple kill. But Baron's not a... Alright, that was a bit better, but you want to E the wall diagonally towards you.
E the wall diagonally towards me.
Diagonally. Now just hold bot tower. Hold bot tower.
Can I kill Malphite? I'm feeling good.
Press tab. I mean,
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he's full AP. You're killing. Just remember to smite him. Keep autoing the wave and healing off of it. Yeah, keep autoing the wave. What are you afraid of? E towards him while you're clearing.
Afraid of him!
You get armor for the wave, so you take less damage from the wave. Keep autoing the wave while you're chasing him. Alright, I probably just reset here. So, unfortunately this game, I don't know if you can go Grievous, so you're gonna have to go full carry mode. So, probably just go BT.
Okay.
And hope it works out, I guess.
Seems good.
You can also,
Trucks Mundo.
yeah, you can also make that an exec. Plus, you should have bought a pink, but.
I play Teemo, bro. I don't buy pinks.
Alright, well, they're pretty good. To set up picks if people face check you and objective control, but I also prefer not to buy more than one pink or recall. I mean, you can W them, eat them for stacks. Like, eat towards them, but like, run, basically. Get 2 stacks and then run. Like, right here. Eat towards them. Yeah, they can't hit you. This is good. Remember to ignite this guy if he fights you. Ignite him. Smite you. Smite. This is good.
Okay.
Oh, Malphite was over the wall. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if I seen the Malphite, that would have been great. If Malphite didn't ult me, we win that for sure.
Soraka didn't ult you either. Like, Soraka didn't ult. It was 4v5.
Oh, that's so clutch. They win these.
That's really good. Kaiser's flanking for some reason. I don't know why. Why is Soraka gonna press R? Finally. Oh, now it's not good.
Hey, there we go. Oh. Okay.
Stand on Kaiser. It's a dub. Alright, I buy exec here. Your gold sucks. Honestly, you can probably opt to go for Black Cleaver this game. After your exec.
Alright.
This is the kind of game where you need both Ignite and exec, unfortunately. But yeah, you died a lot this game, so you're not as strong as you can be. A few unfortunate situations. But right now you push mid. You're not going through your camps. Look at mid wave. What is your champ excel in? Clearing, pushing, being healthy. Like, you need to push out these waves. So you push this wave and the next wave, because by then the next wave is all you're going to be here, correct?
Yes, sir.
And no one else is going to push mid, so just push out this wave too. Get extra gold next wave yourself, get extra map coverage, get your red buff. Maybe get, I would, like, the better place to get crab, but the selfish place to get red, then go crab. I would do red, then crab.
Okay, no rates?
I mean, if you don't get level 13, I guess you can. Well, I give you 13 probably, so. Maybe tell Soraka, like, ward Baron. I think obviously Baron, like, you get 2-man Baron with Kaiser. Yeah, you don't get 13 off that, so you'd probably just do wolves right now real fast.
Okay.
You want to, like, play off your level spikes and item spikes. Right now, you're really close to level. Just do your wolves real fast. Then hold mid. Remember, Aatrox in your jungle right now. Ignite in 60. I mean, it doesn't really do much. Kaiser's here.
Yeah, we can
kill him. Ignite him. Ignite.
I don't have Ignite.
I mean, sorry. It's fine.
Yeah, you're good.
There you go. Oh, shit. Ult? Okay, keep autoing. You win these. Keep autoing. You win these.
Get off me! Oh, fuck.
Auto with the Varus if you can. You heal more off Varus. Ah, he flushed. I mean, you guys win this. Why is Kaiser running? What is this guy doing? He's so bad. Hits your team, dumbass.
It's winnable.
He just runs.
There it is.
But, I mean,
hey,
you see how much, like, you see, if you have phase rush Graves there, what happens to you? You get fucking wiped, right?
Yeah. You say Cleaver?
He just stuck. Press tab.
One armor, two boots, that's it. And a Sunfire, lock it.
You can go Spirit Visage, you can go Cleaver, depends. You can go BT. You could sell in theory your D-Blade for a BF sword, but it's not worth it. Just go your Warhammer, I guess. And then build towards Cleaver. That's your safest bet.
And Cleaver, so to me, it's like we're going Cleaver here, but they don't really have shit for armor. They got 2 bootsies, that's it. Is it Cleaver because of the everything else, or like the health?
So the reason Cleaver is such a great item on Graves is because your pellets give you extra stacks of Cleaver, and the new Cleaver does, like, was it missing health HP or some shit, so it helps you a lot against a jam like Mundo and Aatrox. Yeah, they're not really stacking armor. It's mostly just Aatrox and Mundo, but the HP is also pretty nice.
Okay.
If you can have Spirit Visage too, but then you get less damage. I don't think you need, like, if Soraka heals you properly, you just win basically. So I don't think you need Spirit Visage this game. Slide him. Oh, yeah, could ignite, but hey, you win these. Nice. Okay, You can auto the wave if you can for
I think
HP.
their whole team's coming.
Yeah, auto the wave like behind that tower. Yeah, the one behind you.
Jesus fucking Christ. Poor Soraka.
H-Rocks, H-Rocks, H-Rocks.
We're
Nice.
looking good.
Varus, okay, this should be Baron. Spamping Baron. After that guy dies, maybe.
Yeah.
You can start Baron right now.
Yeah,
Start Baron right now. Tell Kaiser to come. So the way you play with the setup is you always look for something to auto for HP. The more damage you do, the more you heal, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't use your Q on this, only use your E.
Okay.
Your Q does 0 damage when you're tanking, so it's better to you're tanking for your team basically. And like this setup is really cheese. At 20 minutes you can definitely like solo Baron with any DPS champ. If you got like a Jax, Trent, Kai'Sa, Vayne, any champs at all that do like actual DPS in solo Nash or 2-man Nash, I mean.
Yes, sir.
You can buy a pot here or just, I mean, you don't have to. You guys are winning, so you can just wait off your next item spike. In general, my tip is to leave base with as little as gold as possible so that you're strongest, right? But since you're winning fights, you don't have to right now. And the cleaver spike is going to be pretty nice. You'll feel it.
All right, awesome. Watch this. Ready? E
Yeah,
diagonal to the wall. Okay.
The thing is, you want to auto Q the blue, because then by the time like both camps are aligned, your Q's back up. Like look at the CD on your Q.
Oh, okay.
It's 6 seconds, so by the time they're aligned, it'll be back up basically. How much gold for a cleaver? It's 100, right?
Yeah.
Should be.
But my team's, if I leave right now, my team's gonna be
You
white.
guys are winning, so like there's no point. If you're losing, then maybe cleaver's not bad. Keep spamming your E. Yep, there you go. You have 3 stacks of PD. That's great.
I'm just gonna grab it quick, I guess.
I don't know if you have to, but it's pretty good to get, yeah.
I feel like Pant's gonna take his sweet time pushing. I think I can make it quick.
That's the thing, like, you know you want to reset, but sometimes your teammates are brain dead and don't even realize. So you should be like typing and spam pinging, like ping them back to be careful, and ping on the way.
Ping and type more, yes sir.
Like, see how Kai'Sa's going the moment you reset? Like, this is the kind of shit that loses games.
Okay, they win these, they win these. Soraka with the ults, I'm coming in. I'm the hero.
Good dub.
I'm coming, Malphite's coming, I got smoke screen for him. Alright.
W. Again, use your ELCD when you're winning.
Yeah, it's gonna take me time for that.
He has no ult, Malphite.
Sweet, okay.
Spam your E here too, again. Hitting inhibitors keeps your good stacks. You can probably look for... Malphite has no R, so I keep going.
I'm looking.
Just be ready to E out when Alistar goes through. You can also heal off towers and hibs with your fleet.
Oh shit.
I go top probably. Remember E off CD when you're on the offensive. You have W. E backwards, nice. You win this, you win this. You have no more spells. Keep autoing the way for HP while you're chasing them. Yep. Remember, your damage with this build is just from auto attacks, and that's where sustain comes from. So you want to always be looking to auto something.
Okay.
Creeps you heal the most, basically, or like squishy champs, like Varus. Is that Dust like Varus? He just goes stealth.
There is.
Auto the waves. Look at your life steal. Keep autoing the wave. Oh my god.
Okay, there it is. My hard
Sick.
carry. Kai'Sa didn't do anything. That was all me.
You actually definitely set them up. Like, you sucked a lot of damage, but you could see, like, if you have phase rush this game, this was probably lost. Your team had no tank.
Yeah, yeah.
Drain tanking and etc.
I did a little
So,
bit
yeah.
of damage, a little something, something. Not bad for a shit game. Like that was like
Yeah,
a
show damage taken. Let's see the damage taken.
damage taken. Okay. Oh,
Not bad.
that's nice.
Pretty
What
good.
about self?
Remember, like, H-Rock's got 4 kills level 1. You were pretty much fucked. You have to solo clear, so.
All right.
You don't have to link your Twitch. They probably know it, bro. After that.
Hey, come on now. Look at that. Okay.
Alright, so I noted down everything. We can go over the key points, but
Yeah, I'd love to. Let me check that out. Wow, look at you. I gotta add this to mine. Look at that little. That's nice, man. That's what you're typing all game. Wow, that's official. Okay.
So level 1, you should always use bots. I mean, even if you're gonna like you should be on your buff or recalled at like a minute 03 or whatever to get to your buff perfectly from base. But on Graves, you don't need pots anyway. So if you're gonna fight level 1, just always use pots no matter what. That's one of the things I noticed. Like, I mean, you would have actually lived too. That was 4v5. The level 1 isn't the best, but they all focused you and have no flash, so you died there.
Okay.
This is one thing you definitely have to work on. The second thing, left clicking camps to see HP relative to auto DPS, slashing light and burn. So check your damage on your auto attacks so you can see how many auto attacks you need, plus the burn, and then you'll save auto attack time. So on honestly, you go into custom and just rely on your auto attack A killing the buff, or B your burn killing the buff. So let's say your auto is like 80 damage and it's at I don't know 92 HP. How do you kill? And you have like 1 ammo left. What do you do?
You wait till it hits. Time out. Say it again.
It would burn twice. So your burn does 10 damage. It's 50 damage, 10 damage per tick, x5. Your auto does 80 damage, for example.
So you auto it once and it will die.
You would wait because you have 1 more ammo before you reload. Therefore, you waste time. You would wait for the burn to apply twice, and then you would auto, and then you'd be reloading, walking to your next camp. You have to play off your reload timers and your burn damage. I don't think you understand it yet, but you're gonna like.
Yeah,
just
I can see. I can see where you're going because Gray's reload champ. You don't want to waste time. I totally get that. That shit just is. This is all new for me. Like even reloading. You know, I don't play Jin. I don't play Graves, but I can see where you're coming from. Like with Graves especially, every auto counts because you have to reload. So I can definitely see where you're coming from. That's gonna take me a little bit of time, but it makes sense. The concept makes sense, and that if I say 1 extra auto camp, I'm pretty much a fucking noob, right? That's a lot of time. So I get where
also like in other junglers, the burn helps. Like on Kindred or something, if you're walking away from the camp, you don't have to auto 1 more time for the burn to kill.
Yeah.
Obviously, this doesn't work on buffs. It's only on other minor camps.
Okay. Yeah, it's something I have to take note of.
So again, this is probably your biggest issue when watching you play Graves. You don't use your E to leave base faster. You don't use your E while doing caps. You also didn't do this while going towards your Raptors. You should be always keeping an eye out on your grid stacks and like when the bar is gonna expire. Do you see like the spinning thing?
Yeah. I'm aware of the grid stacks. I need to definitely maintain it more, and that is just with autoing everything.
Yeah, I definitely recommend watching one of my VODs or any other Challenger Gears players, and probably just me, honestly, and just look at how I clear and like go from there. Look at my angles, look at when I use E, etc.
Okay.
And you'll definitely learn how to clear as fast as possible and how to be as efficient as possible. You should be leaving your Crux with like 8 stacks, basically.
Okay. And you can keep the stacks from Krugs to rates if you chickens if you do it well.
You can keep it from blue to Crux solo clear, yeah.
Jesus Christ, okay.
I mean, the only important one is using when to use your E from Wolves towards Raptors. You just have to pull them as far as possible, then E. And yeah, so similar to you know how I said you only start red when you're invading? Mm-hmm. You only go W level 3 if you're ganking. If you're farming, you go 2 points Q. Even that game, I know you started blue late and get a leash. You would your champion still can drop armor on Crab with auto attacks, or the shield, sorry, they changed it. Okay. Your CC is basically your auto is basically a CC, so you can just do the Crab really fast and get 4 off that. You don't have to do your Krugs. Obviously, if that ever happens to you in a game where you just do like 5 camps plus Crab for level 4 over Krugs, it's better. But the Krugs route, if you do it a lot faster, it's always better. If your clear is fast, basically want to do Krugs for 4. With this, I mean, these are pretty subtle things like pushing after getting kills. This is another thing. Obviously, they were ghosting. I'm pretty sure it looked pretty obvious, but W is something you use on your Raptors most of the time when you're clearing them. But if you're in enemy jungle, it's your only like escape tool. You have no flash this game, so you gotta be as cautious as possible. And also, I noticed a bit during the VOD, your W usage wasn't the best. You have to work on that. They have like 3-4 melee champs. You can use your W really efficiently in fights. The moment they dive is when you want to use your W. And Alistar can't see, Aatrox can't see, Mundo, Malphite. They're basically just gonna be pretty useless for a few seconds. So obviously your W isn't the biggest part of your kit, but you want to make sure you use it as efficiently as possible.
In fights, like when a fight breaks out, right? So say I'm just clearing a fight breaks out, it's kind of like W, E, and then Q, like usually, like based on like priority,
I mean,
right?
You lead with your autos, with your if you know you can E in, if you're stronger you can, but usually want to lead with your auto attacks versus melee champs, and then decide like are they going on top of me? Do I have to E forward or E backward? If you have the range advantage, use it. Because it's rare. Gears is not a range champion typically, but you just have to play off the range, like how the fight's going. Are we winning? E in? Are we losing? E out? Can I stack my E on objective or Crab or camps? Sure. But what was the second part of the question? Sorry, I forgot.
like priority, of
Oh,
what to
yeah.
use first.
Yeah, use your W whenever you have to.
Okay.
This build is mostly just DPS. Your spell usage barely matters. It's mostly just auto attacks in your E. The importance of this build is maintaining your E stacks, knowing when to use it, and just playing off your auto attacks for heal. Because sometimes you're like running away, not autoing. You should be autoing while running. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in a recent YouTube video. I mean, I think I was playing like it's like a gold Smurf Q game. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I'd say watch this video. It might help you.
Okay.
You'll see how I use my autos and stuff. But
All right.
again, this is when you beat the Krugs. Again, really risky. I like the high risk, high reward play. It teaches you how ahead you actually are, and how to play off your lead. But you could have 1-for-1 in a 1v4, which would have been good.
Yeah, I totally panicked there. I definitely could have go Mundo. You're 100%.
Other stuff I noticed, like the more subtle things, like you don't really use your smite and ignite as soon as possible when you can. So like you should watch the bot for that as well. Like sometimes Aatrox is chasing you, weren't using ignite, or smite. I mean, and then for Mundo, we're using ignite as fast as possible. So just work on that, because these are like obviously solo laners are stronger than junglers, or jungle will be the best role. So you gotta be able to use your assets to the best of your advantage, similar to like how you use your W in team fights to the best of your advantage, because your champion usually only has your auto attacks and your grit with this setup. So the better you use your W, the more efficient. Same with this. The better you use your ignite and red smite, the more useful you are. So
yes, sir.
Again, we went over this. Crit cloak is dog shit early game. 600 gold for 15% crit. You rather just have the longsword D blade if you have less than 900 gold, or just the vamp scepter instead of crit cloak once you have the D blade itself, 900 gold. So this as well, like when you're doing dragons, or just like your teammate was getting focused on the Pantheon River, it was like 2v2, but you gotta eat towards the Mundo as soon as possible. I think you should have probably been able to understand like their spells are down, these are everything on Pantheon, I can go as accurate as possible. That's a winning situation for you. Your Panth's dying for you, so they're using resources to kill him, and then you can use your E ASAP to get in. Obviously you don't want to use your E like when all their spells are up and you're not very ahead, correct?
Yeah.
Be able to keep track of spells used in fights. Like Malphite has no R, okay, I can E forward, etc. I have no flash, so I gotta be cautious. But if Malphite has no, or Varus has no ult, or Malphite no ult, Alistar no combo, I can just E in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think communication is something you should work on as well. Knowing when to, like this game, I'd be if I was losing this game really hard, I would tell Kaiser to do Baron with me at 20 minutes over the wall with Blastgun, because your champ can tank forever, and then Kaiser has really good Baron DPS. Same with like champs like Vayne, Jax, whatever. So
it's definitely, that's something you have to work on, because I'm used to playing Teemo where you can't dictate that shit. I can't go over any walls, so it's definitely. I'm glad you noticed. Like I need to be able to dictate that more, because with Graves, I've been working on it, but I can start fights. I can play aggressive. I could dash in. So yeah, you're right. Good call on that.
Yeah, this is why I forgot to mention this. Like, it's nice to get kills, you get stronger, but the risk you put yourself in looking for kills against it's gonna be that 7 times. But your champions get into their champs for the most part, so you still ended up being useful even the Dream Tank build. So if you had Gale Force this game, you were fucked. There was no coming back.
Fair.
So you got to make sure like you cannot die this much with this setup.
Okay.
Or I mean, sorry, you can die with the setup, but try to die as minimal as possible, so you're even stronger to like 1v9 basically.
Okay.
These objectives make you stronger. You don't always have to fight to get objectives, right? If you don't need to get kills to get objectives. If you're already so ahead, you just get objectives for free. But if you have to get kills or picks or something, yeah, force fights before it.
Okay.
So yeah,
it comes down to I gank bottom or do Drake. It's like that Drake is better than a potential kill or double kill. If it's risk free.
If it's a win con, yeah. If you're behind, go for the kills. If you're ahead, and I mean nothing really, it doesn't really matter. If your support dies, for example, instead of the ADC, then yeah, just do the dragon. But in general, if you get 2 kills, like I think you got a really good gank called bot this game. When Mundo overchased, you got like 3 kills. That was like way better than dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like if it's one for one or something. I mean, dragon's worth more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so. We read over this. We watch the VOD, you have time. Watch this VOD to see how I clear. Work on your multi-camping. Work on your clearing. Be as efficient as possible. And yeah, I'd probably recommend going to practice Lloyd right after if you have time, and just work on clearing as fast as possible.
Okay. And
watching my VODs will help for sure, though.
And again, on the level 1 pathing, just while I'm learning, you recommend me full clear. But if I can go for invade, definitely do that if I judge it properly.
Yeah, so a champ like Mundo level one's pretty useless, right? So you definitely
Yeah.
want to look for a late invade. I mean, even that game, like that was really random. They were four-man stacking the brush. That should never happen. They were 100%, not 100%, but very high chance of them ghosting, which is unfortunate. But yeah, weak level one champ, Shyvana, Hecarim, Mundo himself, like just champions you know that are really bad level one.
Yeah, yeah, I gotcha.
You guys had Panth leveling at Kai's, you had Graves at Strike. You had four decent level one champs, but
Now,
I
if
don't
we
know.
don't pull up the lane invade, is there any level? Is level 2 or level 3 invading worth it?
So if you're invading if you're not invading level one, you just start red, and then if you know he's starting blue, you invade him on his gromp. You eat over the wall from red on blue side, obviously. If you like your blue side, their purple side. You do red, you know he started blue. You eat over the wall, you pressure him at gromp, take the gromp, and then get him to like half HP, burn his flash, whatever, and then get his wolves for 3. And then
Okay.
you like cross the map, push mid, or transition get mid, then go to his red side, that pressure top.
Now, what
That's
about
what,
like
yeah.
Now, what if I'm red? They start blue. I mean, if I'm red, they start red. Like, should I go yoink his blue? Is that worth it?
Yeah.
Or should,
Yes.
Okay.
Depending on the champs, like let's say
Yeah.
champ like Kane needs level 3 to function for his kit to become together.
Mhm.
You know he's gonna full clear red side. If he does red Raptors, goes to his top side, he's level 2. So he can just like drop a ward on his wolves or something. Or like get your laners to like where his Raptors, like your mid toward Raptors to know where he's at. But yeah. Like you have to play off champions level spikes. Like Lee level 2 doesn't really do much, right? Shyvana level 2, 3, irrelevant. But
Nunu level 2, we're fucked.
yeah, like compare Elise level 2 to Elise level 3 or Echo level 2 to Echo level 3. They get their like the third spell in their kit that makes them come together basically.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for everything, man. This is great.
Yeah. Thank you as well. So we'll keep in touch. Let me know how things go. If anything else comes up, feel free to ask and we'll see how things go from there. All right, man?
Thank you, buddy. Thanks for
All
your
right,
time.
thank you, man. Take care. Good luck. Let me know how things go. Likewise. Peace.
Later, buddy. Well, there you go. Okay. That was listen, won't lie, your boy Manko, he's hardened on the Rift, right? Hardened on the Rift. I played with all these great players before, but I was nervous as fuck, okay?